I have some funky music. Welcome to the live chat. All two of you. Let me know if my audio is working, please. This is the first proper test I'm having with this setup. No idea what we're doing tonight. I only had 12 hours to set this up and I still don't know what I'm doing. Hey Glenn, how are you tonight? William, how are you? Loud and clear, excellent. It does spund good, William, it really does. Okay, I was going to do some sort of quiz, but why is my light gone off? Really? Oh my goodness, hold on. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Oh well, while I've got you, William. Wait a minute, Glenn, the Hemi's in already? Jeez, thought that was going to take all winter. Okay, William, the TIG welder, okay, so obviously I'm going to have to get a big bottle of argon. And I think what I'll probably do is wait till my current bottle is empty and then get that refilled with argon. But for now, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can practice the stick welding without needing gas, is that right? While we're waiting. Right, I've got a whole two-screen thing going on, okay? It's all new tech for me, but I'm going to try this just to show my very first car, and I should appear in the bottom corner of the screen. Here's my very first car. Why are you not centered? There we go. Okay, let me know if you can see my Ford Cortina 1.6L, very first car, parked outside a little bed and breakfast in Troon, Scotland. Only got one viewer, so someone has left. Where is everyone? I told you all it was going to be 5 o'clock. Come on, people. Is the music I've got playing too loud or distracting? I just wanted something in the background so that when I wasn't talking, and now it's gone silent. I don't know what's happened to my music. That's annoying. Hold on a second. Oh, there it is. Oh, 4 viewers now. Okay, right. Make sure you leave a comment. Hi, Randy. Excellent. Thanks for the feedback, Randy. 3 p.m. Yes, okay, so you're 2 hours. Okay, so it's not Saturday night. It will be soon. Anyway, do you see the split screen thing? Is that working? So I should be down in the corner and my very first car should be front and centre. Quite funky music, but I need to loop it somehow. Okay, excellent, thank you. So I said I wanted to do a quiz type thing. I just didn't have time. So I am going to just dig through my library and we can comment on my old cars. That'll be fun. Right, we have got 4 viewers and 3 commenters. Someone's lurking. Right, let me try and figure out how to change the pictures in this thing. My other screen is way over there, so you get a nice side profile. Oh, I can't get them up. There it is. Right. Let's see, what else can I show you? I didn't have time to set this up. I'm really annoyed at myself, but these things are very time consuming. I think what I'll probably do is maybe do a proper stream tomorrow night with a more structured stream. I just wanted to check out all this new software that I've downloaded. Pictures. Nope. Alright, here we go. Right, BW, Brian, how are you doing? Sorry, I never make it to your streams because you're always live when we're eating our dinner. I do apologise. That's something I could do. I could I'll try and find your first cars. 52 Ford sedan, I have no idea what that even looks like. I know what a Super Beetle looked like. Did that have like a 1.5 litre engine rather than the 1.3? I could look that up somehow. Oh, this is really awkward. I need to get two screens beside each other, like one there and one there. I'll get there. Hey, I'll tell you what we could try at some point, Brian. We could try a double live stream, and then we can both be on the screen. I know some people have done that. That could be fun. Or it could be really awkward. Okay, here's one of my favourite pictures for two very obvious reasons. Why are you not going full screen? Must be a resolution thing. Anyway, that was my... What was it? A Chrysler Valiant Charger. It's about the only muscle car that I've ever had in the UK. That was pretty cool. Make sure you leave a comment, say hello. I need to know who's watching and make sure that everyone's getting a good quality of stream. Let's find something else. I think the problem I've got is I'm using just an old TV as my secondary screen and the resolution's way off, so it's going to look really, really crap when I put it onto this feed. Here's a blast from the past. Check this out. This was just as Fast and the Furious 1 was coming out and everyone was doing this. Yep. Mitsubishi Galant VR4 with sparkly dragons and underglow. Isn't it lovely? So that car had 2.5 twin turbo. Was it twin turbo? Yeah, I think it must have been because it was a V6. Didn't have a huge amount of power, but it was four-wheel drive. Tiptronic gearbox. It was pretty cool. Till it broke. can afford to fix it, as usual. Those were the days where you bought the most expensive used sports car you could find and never be able to fix it. It was ridiculous days. Fun days, but hey. Let's see what else I can find. Who else we got here? Oh, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. You're not late. You're, well, 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. You don't need to be here in time. I don't exactly have anything structured. I didn't have time to do the whole quiz thing. I'll maybe do that tomorrow. You never know. I remember the days when you could buy cheap cars. I was buying MX-5s for under £100 in the UK. Yeah, cheapest MX-5 Miata I could find here is like $5,000 and it's a piece of crap. Hey Leonard, you're not late, don't worry about it. You can just, it's like just a cruise in that we've got here. Drop in, drop out whenever. Nothing structured, you're not going to miss a competition, not tonight anyway. Right, I'm going to find another old picture of one of my past toys. I'm sure there's plenty. It's a bit like the jobs I've had. A gazillion of them. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be with you in a second when I figure this out. Oh boy. Okay. Not everyone's going to like this. These cars are so good. 5 Series BMW. The purpley one was like £800 and it sailed through its MOT or its safety test. So pleased, that was a bargain. Great car. That was a 4 litre V8 in that. Really nice car. I do look a bit comfortable, don't I? But hey, there's no point being uncomfortable when you're doing this. I'm not going to sit upright like I'm working in an office. Come on. We're just chilling out tonight and seeing if we can get this whole setup working. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing tonight? Nice of you to drop in. Oh, so Lisa has got a very cool little doggy. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, I have a visitor coming down the stairs. Yes, we're live. Do you want to come and say hello, or do you want to disappear and hide? Or are you about to tell me dinner's ready?
No, I was about to ask you something, but I'll wait.
Okay. Always send me a text.
That's what I was going to ask you about, but I'll wait.
Okay. Hey Mark, wait a minute. Mark and Lisa, you get separate feeds, or are you on your smartphones? Right, what was I doing there? Oh yeah, I was going to find a picture of a dog. Doggies are great. Are you ready to see the most adorable little doggy in the world? So cute. Is everyone just going, oh, at the moment? So that's little Freya. Fantastic doggy. Ah, see, I knew it. Yes, very nice. Right. Just out of curiosity, does everyone have a dog It's not a requirement to be watching a video, but I'm just curious. How many of you have got a house dog or a shop dog? How about building a AMC? I don't know anything about AMCs. I don't know anything about most cars, to be fair. The only thing I can really do is build whatever happens to come along, hence why I am building this low cost 7 project, because it happened to come along and pretty much land in my lap. Thanks, Kevin. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting that done for next year. Beyond that, no idea. Again, whatever happens to come along, land in my lap kind of deal. I'm trying to find old car pics just because. Oh, that didn't belong to me. Hold on. Okay. This was actually a really nice car. We didn't have it for long. Subaru Impreza. It's a classic 2-litre turbo. If you've never owned a Subaru Impreza, you really should. They're just phenomenal cars. So Randy has a Chihuahua. Dogs are dogs. I love dogs. Guy Johnson has 2 dogs and a cat. I'm not sure the relevance of bug spray. You notice by any chance that it's my wife that always gets the nice cars? Something going on there. So where are we? 16 viewers and lots of comments, right? Austin Metropolitan 1958. Okay, so you're in the UK. I need to look. An Austin Metropolitan. I may have to Google that one. Oh, I see. Right. Sorry, I was missing the conversation there. So Glenn's got a bug and Leonard has bug spray. Okay. So this, another one of my wife's cars. BMW M3 E36. Awesome car. But I don't know if you've never had a BMW M3, especially the old ones, you really have to be angry with them when you're driving. Everything's really stiff. The clutch is stiff, the gear stick stiff, but they really go. Gorgeous car. So we are at 5:22 my time, 3:22 you're in Saskatchewan, Glenn, and 10:20 in the UK. Good evening. I shall continue my search for our X cars. There is a lot. Okay, this one was just a pretty epic car that I didn't have for very long. But truly a masterpiece. Check this out. BMW. Wait a minute, I'm far too big in this. Hold on, let me go up to this corner. Oh, that didn't work. Oh no, what have I done? No, I'll leave it where it is. Okay, so BMW 740 Sport. Epic car. Really, really good. No, I've actually had more cars than jobs, to be honest. But that was, oh my god, such a nice car. Bit of a BMW fanboy, to be honest, or at least I was. Hence why I don't mind working on my son's new BMW. It is pretty nice. I also had a silver version of that car. I think that one was actually manual. Very nice. In fact, that's kind of like the one that was in, oh, was it Ronin that had a silver 7 Series? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, what's an American Shaftshire? You making that up? Okay, we shall continue. My X cars. I'm going to get a sore neck looking away over here, but I'll make that sacrifice. Oh. Too many. No, this is too awkward. Right. Right, who's the guy that does the other live feed and he does the memes and posts up little pictures of memes and we all have a laugh about it? I don't want to just rip off that idea, but I do want to do something similar where I get some feedback. So if you get any ideas what we can do in these live feeds, now that I've got all this fantastic equipment at my disposal. I know I should be building cars, but this is much easier and a bit of fun when we're too cold to go outside. Have you ever had one of these? Mitsubishi Pajero. This was a 3-litre turbo, no, 3-litre naturally aspirated, but they came in diesel turbos. Phenomenal cars. I think I was driving at that point, but the picture is far too nice for it to be someone else to have taken it. You never know. Hey Andy, welcome along. Yeah, Destroyer 1320. He's a guy that does really nice live streams with. In fact, he has other people. In fact, Andy, we should do a dual live stream at some point. Once I work out how to set that up. That could be a good laugh. I don't know what we would do on it, but I think it could be a bit of fun. Anyone else, obviously, anyone else that's got a webcam, you're welcome to jump into a live stream. It'd be a good laugh. So, oh, right, okay. Bit of a confession, okay. William Bueller, the guy that sent me the welder and many other items over the last year, I didn't actually realise that his YouTube channel was Solar Garage. I think I commented in his first video and I think there might have been a bit of a gap and I hadn't clicked on the little bell icon, so I didn't see his updates, and I feel really bad because he's been watching all my videos and I didn't even realise he was uploading other videos. Sorry. Anyway, really good videos. If you want to know how you're going to rebuild a Ram 2500 Hemi 6 point something, great videos, so check them out. I've added links to that last video where I got the TIG welder. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, pictures. It's fun. Okay, I need to show you something that I was working on just before we moved to Canada, and it never came to fruition because I had to sell everything. What was it called? Give me a sec. I've got so many folders on this PC, it's ridiculous. I'll check the chat while I'm searching. Oh, yeah, okay, well, Andy, you should check out Solar Garage. Way more detailed than the stuff I did. As in the camera work and the camera positions, really helpful. Shut up, Andy, you're way cooler than me. Preparation H. Oh, where's that photo? This is really frustrating. No preparation. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, as they say. Never mind, you're here now. I'm still looking for stuff. Don't panic. I'm not finding it, but I will find you our favourite car ever. And it would be this. So that little car was a Unos Roadster MX-5 Miata, but if you imported them from Japan through Northern Ireland, you got them nearly half price. So we got that little gem. I think it was like 3 years old when we got it. Took a trip over to Northern Ireland just after the whole difficulties were ending. It felt really tense. Anyway, some dodgy guys picked us up in a Jeep and drove us to our deaths, we thought. But anyway, we got this fantastic wee car. Drove it round the track for 5 years and then started upgrading things. Started with nitrous oxide, of course, and then moved on to a supercharger. And then we got a bit more nitrous oxide, still not fast enough. And then we got a supercharger upgrade pulley kit, new fuel pressure regulator, and then still wasn't fast enough. So then we moved up to 150 shot of nitrous, and then it was just about fine. And then I destroyed it on a drag strip, which you've probably seen. Great car. 10 years of awesomeness. Although I don't know if my wife would agree with that. It was her car. No, I've not done my trunk drip rail at all. Car's under a cover. I should really get it done because I hate to think what it's going to look like in spring when the cover comes off. I will be driving it over winter a bit. I'll be taking the cover off on days, nice days. They'll be cold, but if I can take the cover off, it'll let any moisture evaporate. That's the plan. Just out of curiosity, are you hearing this background music I've got going on? It's just, I've got some free stuff streaming through the PC just to stop the old silence when I stop talking. I always hate that. Well, the Miata, the day that I destroyed it, it was running low 13s, but that was just testing it. The actual run that I was doing, when it was really going for it, it was definitely going to be mid 12s. It would have been epic, but it blew up halfway up the strip. But I still managed to get a 13.2 for coasting a quarter of the way, so not bad. Let's see if anyone recognises this car, which was also a pretty epic car. Which you guys, I don't think you got this car over here. See if anyone knows what that is. This was our family car for a while. Really, really amazing suspension and brakes. No power, which was a shame. Yes, it's a Peugeot. That was easy enough. But what model? No, it's not a 205. Hello, Shopcat. When did you come in? No, not a 26. Keep going through the numbers, you'll eventually get there. Not a 107. My light's gone off again. It must be on a timer. It's a rechargeable LED lamp I've got, which you plug into the PC, and it obviously doesn't connect very well. Anyway, it's back. Okay, so it is a... Has anyone guessed? No. It was a 306. 306 GTI. Yeah. Was it a GTI? Anyway, it was just like a 2 litre non-turbo. But as I say, great suspension and brakes, but no power. It means you could put the foot down wherever you go. It's great. Let's see what else I've got. Actually, you know what I said? The MX-5 was the best car we ever had? No. This is the best car we ever had. So this was our family car for many years. We sold it, we bought it back, we sold it, we bought it back. Drove to Spain twice, drove to the north of Scotland twice. Phenomenal car. So that is a Mitsubishi Shogun, not an import like the blue one was. Just truly great car. Loved it to bits. Lots of family memories with that car. I think it is called a Montero in North America. I don't think you get anything like that here now. But yeah, brilliant car. And you know what, ever since I've had that, and you'll notice the similarities between that, which was our first Jeep type thing, the similarities between that and my current truck. Funny that, eh? And that was 20 odd years ago. Yeah, I think that is young Dave in the driver's seat. That was the day we picked it up. We went all the way to the south of England to pick that thing up. No, Guy, the Saxo VTR was the 106 size. Come on. 106 was 2 sizes down. Well, no, you had the 106, and then you had the 306, and then the 206 came along to kind of merge the 2 sizes. I know that much. That particular one was a 2.8 V6. The blue one was the 3 litre. No, I think the blue one was a... Oh my god. No. You're right. 3 litre V6 on that one. The blue one was a 3.5 V6. You keep me right, Glenn. Right, let's see what else I can find. This is such a pile of nonsense, this stream. I'm so sorry. I should have prepared something a bit more substantial than this. But hey, you get to see all the nonsense I used to... Oh, right, okay. There's a story with this one. And I would like to point out the sheer size of that guy. Okay, that... you'll probably know what that is, right? Actually, let's see if anyone does know what that is. This was a legendary little car. And when I was, late teen, early 20s, these cars were the boy racers' wet dreams. Hello, Henry. Come on, I'm waiting for your guesses as to what that is. And then I'll tell you the story behind why there's a giant standing beside it. Well, good evening, Simon. Nice of you to join in. Okay, so it's a Renault 5 Turbo, right? 1.3 turbo engine. Your average quarter mile times were around about 15 seconds, which was really fast 20 odd years ago, right? But it was an absolute box of plastic and nonsense. The panels would just fall off. Right, anyway, on about the story. So we decided to take a trip to the Netherlands, Holland, Amsterdam, all that kind of stuff. There was 4 of us in a tiny little hatchback. The problem with this particular car, and most of the Renault 5s at that time, they had a severe starting problem when the engine was hot. They had a little fan that was supposed to blow cold air onto the carburetor, which mine didn't work. Remember that what I was saying earlier about buying the most expensive sporty car you could find and never been able to afford to fix it? Right, same thing here. So the little fan didn't work, so if you switched the car off, you had to wait possibly half an hour to an hour for it to start again. That'll become relevant later in the story. However, the reason it's parked beside a giant mechanic is that we got a drunk driver hit and run while we were parked at our holiday place. Came out to get the car and it was gone. And I thought, oh great, someone's stolen the car. But no, they just smashed it so hard that it had gone down the embankment. So we had to take it to Pete, Big Pete, I think his name was, Peter. You can't really tell, but this guy was like 7 foot tall. And he managed to fix it up. We got back in the road. 2 days later, the clutch cable snapped. I had to drive it. Remember, we couldn't switch it off, so I had to keep it running, approaching traffic lights at just the right speed so that I could change gear and match the revs with the gearing. Oh my god. Anyway, took it back to Pete. He looks under the hood and goes, problem. That was a Netherlands accent, by the way. And I was like, what's the problem? It's a French car and we're right next to France. But the problem was, it's a right-hand drive French car near France. So the clutch cable was completely different length. He had to actually order a clutch cable from the UK, wait for it to get shipped back to Holland so he could fit it. Anyway, final part of that story. In order to get home, we had to get onto the ferry at Dover without switching the car off, because if you stop in the big line to get on the ferry and switch it off, then everyone's going to be really mad. Had to leave it running for 2 hours and then drive on to the ferry. Then I could switch it off. The ferry was maybe 45 an hour. No, it was about an hour and a half on the ferry. So it was cool. And then when we started it to go back to the UK, we're talking 8 hours driving. Didn't switch it off for 8 hours. Horrible, horrible. But it made it. And we only lost like 2 body panels in the whole trip. It was great. Anyway, next. I'm digging this background music. I really hope it's copyright protected. Or not protected. You know what I mean? Freebie stuff. Otherwise this whole stream's going to get cancelled. Right, what else we got? You know what? You guys over here in Canada complain about the snow, but we got snow in Scotland, you know. See? Thing is, in Scotland, the snow's really wet. Simon will know about driving an MX-5 in the snow. It's not fun. It's really slippy. And they don't take care of the roads. So, oh, I remember that day. I was so excited to have some snow. I'm regretting that choice now. Right, who else is in? We have got Guy Johnson. I think it said hello. Tell us, Henry, do that trick. Oh, what a big sook, Henry. Stop it. Right, what else we got? Oh, just another question about this mic. Is it Is it good? I don't want compliments. I want to know if it can be improved. So is it popping? Is it too quiet? Is it distorted? Background noise, all that kind of crap. Let me know. And then I'll tell you how much it cost if you didn't catch the live stream, because this is for this wee setup. I think it was like $50 or $60 for this professional looking mic setup, and it came with the pop filter and the wee shock mount and all that kind of stuff. So it looks really nice, but only if it sounds great, which apparently it does, Mike. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. Right. I'm going to post up a little picture of the kids. I know that sounds really cliche, but this one always makes me laugh. Yeah, check this out. So, that is Kyle, my oldest, and Ross, my youngest, hitting the roads. Wild hogs. And that's my Galant VR4 behind it when we first got it. You know what it's like? If you get a new car, yeah, you have to take pictures of it, but the kids have to be involved, you know. You tell people, oh, here's a lovely picture of my kids, but you're actually just taking a picture of the car, right? They just happen to be in it. So, that's nice. Sounds a wee bit Scottish. Talking about me, because, you know, that would make sense since I'm all Scottish. Okay, I can deal with the static. I can add a bit of noise reduction somehow, but you don't really know until you try it on a proper live stream, so... Hey, we had aubergine last night. Kyle made... Kyle's the tall one on the bike. Kyle made some sort of pilaf rice with aubergine. I think you call it eggplant here. But yeah, it was pretty good. No joke, we did actually have aubergine last night. Right, let's see what else I can find. Okay, here's an embarrassing one of me. Before I was a fat, you know what? And before I had contact lenses. Check out that handsome beast. And I'm talking about the car, obviously. Oh my god, I look so young. I'm gonna close that. That's far too embarrassing. This is very, very self-indulgent of me. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll make a decent live stream with some actual substance on the next one. We have 21 awesome viewers tonight. Thank you very much for dropping by. Oh, right. Someone mentioned a 205. We did actually have a 205 GTI. It was a 1.6 205 GTI, which we gave or sold to Mark Steedman, who may or may not be watching tonight, but he's certainly an old friend from the car days. Thanks, Andy. Oh, Glenn. You know what? I actually think I preferred the Lignum, the wagon version. I'm getting really slouchy. Hold on, let me set up. Yeah, I think I preferred the Lignum, but they didn't have any for sale, and I just loved the look of the Galant that we got. So, and the Lignum was an import only, I think. Yeah. Thank you for that, Shopcat. Yes, I do need that reminder to smash that like. I don't think it makes a difference, to be honest, but thanks for trying. I don't know if we gave it to him or sold it cheap, but it certainly went somewhere else. And he took it round the racetrack and it seemed to do okay. God, you can't even get these cars anymore. That's crazy. Whoops. I'm not supposed to see behind the scenes until I've prepared the next image. Okay, getting back to what I was saying about my wife always getting the best cars. Check out can't find it. This. I don't know if you're RX-7 fans or not, but these cars were amazing. Gorgeous car. Wife's car. Yeah, you know what? While we're here, right, Andy, Turlo's Garage, he's getting tingly close to getting his 1,000 subscribers, okay? So you should jump over to Turlo's Garage, subscribe to his channel, if you've not already. You probably have. There's only 22, it's not going to make a big difference, but every little helps. I'm sure Andy would appreciate that. Andy, that was my wife's car. Of course, she gets all the best ones. So that was another fresh import, Japanese. And back then, £5,000. That's all it cost. £5,000. Lucky if you can find one of them for 35 grand. And that was in perfect condition, completely stock. Started, didn't smoke. Oh my goodness, loved it. Well, I love the look of it. It's kind of tight inside. If you've ever driven an RX-7 FD, it's not a lot of legroom. The steering wheel doesn't move up and down. All you can really do is get a smaller steering wheel if your legs are getting in the way, to be honest. While I'm on the subject of RX-7s, Kevin, I didn't even realise this, but I used to own a car similar to yours. Check this out. Can you believe it? I'm gutted. I can't remember how long we had it or what we did with it, but regrets, I had a few. Thanks, William. Okay, let us continue our journey of the history of Dave's nonsense cars. Actually, I think I had another FC RX-7, a white one, briefly. Oh, getting back to my wife's car again, just one more. This is the way it came with the wheels. It came with those wheels, which I really liked, but she thought they were a bit manly for her, so she got those big silvery jobs. Wow, it's gorgeous, right? Gorgeous car. Okay, stop that. So yeah, I've had a few cars. Or we've had a few cars. And I'm quite pleased that I managed to get photos of them all. Apparently I had a Golf. I don't even remember owning this, but check this out. Apparently I owned that as well. No memory whatsoever of owning that. Well, I've got a slight memory of it sitting in the corner of my unit for a while. Wow, that looks brand new. I remember at the time thinking it was a pile of junk, but that looks awesome now, right? Okay, so Glenn has sent me a photo. Let's see if I can, yeah, dig it out. Yeah, apparently Kevin, my FC was indeed a turbo. Yeah. It's embarrassing, right? Right, wait, let me just check. Glenn, did you send it, photo, did you send it an email or Facebook? Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. I'll check my email. Hold on a second. I'll let you just stare at that for a wee bit longer while I figure this out. I hope you don't get to see my email. That would be kind of rude, wouldn't it? That's it. Everyone's now got the login for my email address. Must have been Facebook then. Sorry, I'm not seeing the screen at the moment. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to check Facebook for a picture that Glenn has sent me. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking at... Oh, wait a minute, I need to save it somewhere. This is very complicated. You're making life hard for me here. What's the Wilson's cover? So what you're saying was that was a really special golf, and I just basically gave it away probably because I was like that, or sold it for peanuts. There was a lot of stuff in the UK that you could source easily without spending a lot of money, but that's life. Oh, I'll tell you what else while I'm digging out that photo for you to see. Glenn NZ Mopar has got another channel. I didn't know about this. It's called NZ Mopar Reacts, and he's reacting to, I think it's modern rock music compared to his flavour, which was 80s, 90s, 2000s rock music. And he's doing pretty good, actually, so you should check that out as well. NZ Mopar Reacts. And I'm surprised he doesn't, hype it up more on his regular channel. So, good on you. But you probably know more about this whole streaming setup than me, because, well, obviously you do, because this is my first night at doing it. Right, let me find this picture that Glenn sent me. Oh, wow, I found it. Amazing. Right, so it is... I'm going to guess that these are RX 2s and 3s, would I be right there? Meta. I don't know what Meta is. So what are they? Are they RX 2s, RX 3s? They're definitely RXs, right? RX3s, cool. Thing is, right, I think I remember them when I was young and just not... It wasn't so much that I didn't like them, I just didn't understand what I was seeing, because they just kind of looked like that, the Japanese stuff that was coming into the country at the time, old... what was it, Toyotas and old Hondas and stuff that kind of looked similar, but they didn't have the same performance, and they didn't make a big deal out of the old RX 3s back then. Maybe we didn't get them in the UK, maybe we just get the base models without any fancy engines. I don't know. So that's that. Right, I think... Really? Still got the orange one? Wow. And you all know about Duncan in Guelph near me, well, relatively near me, who's got lots of RX-7 parts. And he does ship worldwide, so you can check him out. I've forgotten what was it called? Anyway, there's a link somewhere. And if you need to RX-7 parts, or rotary parts specifically, just give me a shout and I'll let them know. Right, I'm going to wrap this up because that was an hour of nonsense, but now that I know kind of how it works and what I'm doing, then I promise to make a better stream for the next time, okay? When with the Jeep, what was the question? No idea. I've missed the whole conversation, I'm sorry. Right, as I say, I have got other things to try on this whole stream thing, but main thing is it works. And people came and said hello, and I need to wait till you're finished talking. It's rude just to switch you off while you're chatting. Tell you what, I'm going to dig out a video for you to comment on while you're chatting away there. This is very dear to my heart, if I can get it to work. Once I find it, of course. You're obsessed with aubergines. You need to stop that. No, I'm not going to have you sitting there while I'm staring at another screen searching for a video. That would just be rude. And I'm not rude. No, I'm going to go. Thank you very much. New parts. Sorry, you keep asking questions. Night, Andy. New parts on the way? No, not at the moment. Not at the moment, but I've got plenty of parts to be getting on with. Just need a couple of things for that welder to start doing just some sample welds. I'm going to start with the stick welding just to make sure that it's going to be a similar sort of technique, shall we say, apart from the gun thing for the TIG, but I want to try his stick first. Good night, Shopcat Industries. Thanks for coming along. And it's a bit like having a phone call with your first girlfriend. You hang up. No, you hang up. I'm going to wait till everyone's gone. So go away. I'm switching it off. You're not going to go, are you? Right, okay, I need to switch it off. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to get this right, so I'll maybe wait another week before we do another stream. I don't want to bore you. Yes, I need a gas bottle. Argon, 100% for the welder. I do have a gas bottle, but it's got CO2 mix in it just now. And it's got to be 100% argon for TIG. I know that much. Good night, Kevin. Thanks for jumping in. I do have questions, Kevin, but I'll phone you. Okay, everyone go away. Go and get your dinner or your breakfast or whatever you're going to eat at this time of day where